can say QSLZ midnight, and I'm back for another live stream. I haven't live streamed on YouTube for a while, but I am now. So what's up, guys? I'm playing this game that I've been playing. I haven't live streamed on YouTube yet. Called Vampyr, I guess it's called. As you can say, it's Vampyr, yeah. But it's with a Y instead of a I-R-E. It's Y-R. That's it. So.
It's locked. I cannot enter.
No, that's the hideout. Never mind. Can I go up there? It's over there, what? I'm so confused. Can I go back over there? Alright, so let's see to go to food. And get back over here. It's through here. But that's locked.
It's locked, all right.
I don't want to. Wait, actually. What up? What up? Gotta check something. What is this? No. Keep resting. What up? Keep resting. Alright, let's see. This. I want this. This is actually really cool. No. I never knew. Oh, ultimate. I never knew that. Science and tactical. I never even saw this. I just got back from streaming on Twitch. So.
Step away, sir.
Bye.
He's mine! I'll take it!
I'll kill you. Let's see. Can't go through there. Can't go through
You
there.
don't fancy clothes? This one's tough! He's done for!
I don't know if that was garlic or not. Can't go up there.
It's locked.
I can't go. Oh, still loading. Oh, there you go. Go. Vampyre's supposed to like fly too. Supposed to go through.
I cannot enter.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So confusing. This is actually so confusing. And how am I supposed to reach Whitechapel? And I can't even go through a simple door. Oh, I see. I'm supposed to go over there. Smart. I'm smart. Let's go. Jesus Christ, relax. Any hints? Albert was supposed to meet the Wet Boys leaders after joining the game. Huh. Nice. This bitch is I'm curious about this bitch. She's embarrassed. No. Good.
This is no place for a gentleman!
I don't.
Don't come closer, sir.
I'm not going to, sir.
no place for a
An
gentleman.
end to you!
Yo, okay.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert, stop it!
Albert. Hey, buddy.
What?
Shooting a boy in the middle of a street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Ooh.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
I will see you later. Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just faked me last nerve.
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Oh, I see. So the little bugger thought he could use his dad to build a reputation.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me. It's just... well, I'm an arsehole, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for the letter. This is for your trouble.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Alright.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lappy.
Hold up. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, I can eat her. I can literally. Let's go.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Oh.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Huh. Okay.
Goodbye.
I won't end up
No, wait,
in numbers.
actually, hold up.
I'm not...
Do you need a sit?
Please.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Goodbye, young man.
Me, I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old baby.
Oh. Hello. Cigarette case. Smoker.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Bronchitis.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be from Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
Right arm of Dorothy Crane. Huh.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Thank you.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid. Cheap price, good
Protection against malevolence and trickery. You are...
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son.
I am...
Son?
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
So you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Okay. Weirdo.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
Jesus Christ, this guy's weird. Goodbye.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nithercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nithercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Alright, Richard Nithercott. Let's go. Hello.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall, straight... I know you understand what I'm saying. Very well.
Alright, bye.
It's locked, all right.
Got him a key. Why is everything locked?
It's locked. Hello.
I saw that.
Melia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. Very well. Hello again. Very...
Can you like at least talk? No? Okay, you don't. Oh wait.
You don't seem to need...
Okay, bye.
Safer places to be than here.
It's where? No, it's from here.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled.
Quite a job.
But you,
Well, I suppose I...
as a doctor, you must be aware of the...
What do you mean?
The beast.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not...
What is left?
Cleansing.
Huh.
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this...
Hold up, before I continue, bro. Hold up. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. I heard a loud thud, and then I heard a lot of kids screaming. I was just confused.
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and...
Purification... Your
My...
Joseph...
Vicar...
What do you mean?
Also...
Quite a...
Well, you...
I have heard enough for tonight.
No, wait. I need to keep talking to you. Hold up.
Good.
It's...
Don't you fear...
I've been touched...
Okay. just at, oh, here we go.
Good.
You got any soul? Oh, no, no.
What is a journalist doing in this bar?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
So you rescue...
Whitechapel?
That's quite honorable.
Not at all.
Why are the news...
There's a war.
If no one stops it, this epidemic could turn into a scourge.
Yes. This...
Have you any idea of the danger?
I've had to...
I'm convinced.
Really?
I'm not reading anything, so like I'm just...
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Find this thing. Can I go inside at least? No? Okay. I'll just go... Okay. Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
Please be my guest. Although,
Really?
I'm a poet, sir.
Haha. Like,
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it
sorry,
not?
man,
I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to...
Interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require the skills.
Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smile.
If you say so.
Such vibrant...
Vivid, of course.
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's...
Do you not think it a little morbid?
What? Not much.
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But, will she still...
Did you know the Mute Florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
Sweet.
I'll leave. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let
I just destroyed that. I just destroyed that.
protect you.
I don't know what's up here.
For there is
but
no
I'm
protection
going down
against
there.
malevolence.
Alright, come here.
Tell me about Richard Nithercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
Oh my god.
Very well. Good.
Cemetery. Sure, track it. Hold up. Where's the dash is? Just find all of her. Oh, I don't have. Damn it. Alright. Let me go to wait, hold on.
Don't be shy, handsome.
I'm not looking.
All right, then.
Do you know Nurse?
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crasionescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually...
I have no interest in your work.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few
I always thought I was the master of my own fate.
You know, this money...
Goodbye.
Alright, bye. Oh, wait.
There's something going on in this district.
Hold up. Nice. So I can talk to someone. No means that I have to...
Easy does it, boys.
There you go.
Forward back to the shadows. Roll back to the...
This man stunned me with his crucifix. This is not good news.
We have to stop it.
God, it says Lord. There you go.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them! Check its head! 15 bullets
So I didn't. So I went into the thing and oh, it's back. Oh, what? What? If I took something, I don't protect them. I don't know how to. I feel like there's something stuck in my throat.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay a piece of money. Can't you just look the other way?
Talk to me.
Welcome, sir.
I am
Doctor?
Have you had...
Nurse Crane. So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Yes.
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something
That doesn't...
Your precious...
Right then. Show...
I'm good. Bye. What was the other guy? Oh, there he is.
Excuse me, sir. I'm not a German. Really?
I'm
Have you heard of...
Dorothy Crane.
Could you please...
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Oh my god.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look.
I'm back. I'm back, bitch.
You again.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side?
I'm nothing like you.
Yes, you are.
I have to admit.
Oh my god, you are really annoying, my friend. It's funny how I'm a vampire and nobody knows that I'm a vampire. First crane.
I'm thirsty. Give me a drink.
I need help.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
Oh my god, it doesn't.
Yes. Yes. I have this, nurse. Allow me to finish the procedure alone. I need the room.
I'd prefer to stay and see this through. This is my patient, Doctor. I have needle and thread for stitching the wound.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Oh my god, you stupid idiot, just leave.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along? We've lost the pulse.
I should kill her right there.
He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. all gone.
Sorry, how to do it to you. Whoa. Mesmerized level will reduce citizens available to kill. Nice. What just happened? What is it? You go downstairs, please. My God. What's going on?
Fuck, it's fast!
Oh, hi.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir.
Actually...
Then you have...
Oh.
Ah.
You look ill.
I'm perfect.
Goodbye, Miss One.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Whoa, wait, what? Oh, what's up, man?
I'm not...
Do you need us?
I'm alright.
Goodbye, young.
I'll not die in some stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Oh, yo, I can kill you. But you know what? Your son's literally right here, so I'd rather not. But it's more XP. Nah, I'm good.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
I'm too nice to these things.
It's locked, all right.
Through it, but it's locked.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill him, boy! Trust the leech, boys!
my mom killing me inside. Small place. I don't know what I'm supposed to do and what I need to go to. You know, that's money. That's what I mean. Okay. I'm going to make it. Find the mailbox and the letter. Hello? Wait, this is mine. Migraine? What else? Headache? You finally did. Alright, give me a headache. What is this? Thank you. So now I know an easier way to where is this?
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
No need to apologize, my lady. I know exactly what you endure.
The situation is somewhat awkward.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is...
Excuse my forwardness, but... are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
I bid you... I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient. Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Now hold on, here is... I see that one, I see that. What is it? No, why am I why am I talking in an accent? I'm talking in an accent, what the hell? Oh. Oh. Oh my god.
Strangers are attacking me!
This first. No, move. Alright, let's talk to you.
What? It's all right, sir.
Oh, a fellow Englishman.
What are you doing?
Yeah, it's just...
You're very...
Yeah.
You can...
Yeah. Swansea. That's what I need to talk to. I go to the bathroom first, so I will be right back. Hold on. I kinda don't wanna get up. I'm kinda uncomfortable right now. But I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So let's see. Where did that come from? This is what I would do if I had the powers of a vampire. Instead of just walking, I would just go just teleport everywhere.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
I have a few leads, but nothing I can share for now. I need more time and more evidence.
I'd be interested.
There's a lot we're not seeing.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in...
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
But the risk of...
I know, but you...
We'll discuss...
No, thank you, Jonathan.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
So I can do it. I can wait. I'm a level 2. If I can get that guy. No, I can't get that. Oh wait, I can treat that guy. I can treat that guy. I'm just trying to find a way. Okay.
Good. Do you need my would have been... There is no shame in helping each other. We're colleagues, after all.
Many doctors I have known are too cynical to think that way.
Why are you blaming yourself for the death of Mr. Fiddick?
It is our fault. Mr. Fiddick has stayed longer than needed here because Dr. Ackroyd and I could not agree on the correct treatment.
This argument has nothing to do with his death. He was murdered.
But if we had performed the surgery sooner, he would have left the hospital and avoided this fate.
Mr. Fiddick.
What is troubling you so much, Dr. Strange?
I had to meet face to face with the son and daughter of Mr. Fiddick this afternoon. Their eyes. I could barely stand before their accusing gaze. I know.
Killed him. Alright, bye. What the hell? All I hear is...
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Don't tell me I have to fight these people. Stonebridge Cemetery. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Now let's see. So I have to go to the hospital again. Let's see. Of course it says loading.
Over there! There's one of them vermin! That's the bloody crime! Crush the lip!
Oh my god, there's so many people.
Each boys!
Fight them to the I said relax.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
What do you want? Somebody help!
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know.
They've lost them.
You seem to...
I'm Dr. Jonathan.
I am Xiaoxuan.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony. My mother would die if she were to see me in this state. I must wait.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father.
Let me explain. So, his sister died because he killed her because he was bloodthirsty. So he killed her, and yeah, that's what happened. They're doing a funeral.
The soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Oh, she's old.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold,
god-awful place.
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery. I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
Where did you come from?
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company.
She was a good person.
You're
She's nice.
Jonathan.
How is it possible? Tell me. Is it so easy to take a life every night and then just smile and nod at those you spared?
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemy.
And so this is why you're here. To warn.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many.
Thank you, my lady. I will.
Good. But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
You think?
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them!
That's a long knock. That would have hurt my fingers.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've made myself perfectly clear. This is a private matter.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
I feel responsible. The pain is consuming me.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What words would you like to say to your poor sister?
I'm so sorry, Mary. I promise to find who is responsible for all this. I'll put an end to this horror.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Because he talks too much. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna end it. Bye.